As the number of people infected with the coronavirus continues to grow at a rapid rate, fear of a possible pandemic is being stoked throughout the world. Here in the U.S., companies like banks, law firms, even schools, well, they're wondering the best way to react and the best way to keep their employees safe. Mark Kluger is an employment lawyer who creates policies for different companies.
So we prepare policies ranging from everything from sexual harassment to wage and hour practices.
These days, companies in New Jersey are flocking to Mark to create protocols for them to enact in their business ASAP.
The last few weeks, I would say it's, every hour getting a call or an email from some client with a different question, and some of them ask multiple questions about particular employees who are traveling overseas and returning, employees who are going on a vacation. We're coming up on spring break. We also represent a number of independent schools who have spring break, and so they're concerned about what they do when their students return from various locations around the world.
Essentially, employers want to know how they can best protect their workspace. They want to know who they can force home into self-quarantine, how long that quarantine must last, and if they must pay their employees during that time.
So if somebody is sick at work, isolate them until they can get home. If they have no symptoms of any kind and have had no exposure, we should go about life as normal. If they've had exposure, we need to assess what that exposure level is consistent with the CDC guidance. So if somebody has someone at home that they're caring for, a loved one who's at home who has been diagnosed or has symptoms, we're telling employers they can quarantine that employee for 14 days.
It's important to note that the CDC says that if an employee does test positive for the virus, their employer may not discriminate against them in any way. Kluger says that his clients have also applied some cleanliness protocols in their offices as well.
A lot of employers are going down this road of to make people feel better, essentially telling them that they're bringing in a cleaning crew every night if they don't otherwise do that, and wiping down desks, keyboards, phones, cell phones with disinfecting wipes so that everybody feels safer.
In New Jersey, Emily Young, New Jersey News Network.